Good afternoon. At least the sun has come out. You can see there are some clouds passing by, casting some shadows here in Fargo-Moorhead, but in between, nice sunshine to help brighten us up, despite it being quite cold out there today. Let's take a look at a really cool photo I want to show you before we get to the forecast. This was, if you remember, if you were watching the noon show yesterday, this was one of the effects of the thunder snow or thunderstorm that we had around the Bemidji area. Lightning struck this tree in Bemidji, and Bonnie sent us this photo, something we would normally be showing you in the summertime months, and pretty wild system, pretty intense one to be producing lightning and thunder. And we're still feeling the effects of it. We've been talking about that wind still being a problem for us today. There's still some drifting on some of those roads, especially on the Minnesota side of the Red River. We're also looking at gusts there into the 20s to about 30 miles per hour, wind out of the west or northwest here today. Some gusts to 30 in Oaks and Gwinner, and Cooperstown has a 33-mile-per-hour gust too. So this just continues on right into the afternoon hours, and visibility again on the low side, 1.5 miles in the Thief River Falls region, 2.5 miles in Roseau. And these are just at these particular reporting sites. There are a lot of those open areas that tend to have even more trouble when it comes to blowing snow that you'll definitely want to be aware of. Take it easy again on the roads this afternoon. Looking at the radar and satellite map across the tri-state area, you can see there are some clouds in the region, but we're kind of between areas of snow. The system that has passed on to the east, and then some spotty areas of very light snow just off to the west. We may have a flurry or two in our far western viewing area, but otherwise looking pretty quiet there. And we just have a couple of clouds moving through, and of course some fresh snow on the ground as well. Here's a look at your wind chill. We are low. We've got numbers in the sub-zero range across much of the area. It feels like 12 below in Bemidji, 2 below in Fargo, and 3 below currently in Grand Forks, despite our temperatures that are several degrees above zero. It's 15 right now in Fargo, 18 in Wahpeton, and 13 in Grand Forks there. So a cold day nonetheless. Our average highs are into the mid-20s this time of year, and most of us won't get there. Here's a look at what we'll be expecting in your hour-by-hour planner through the afternoon. We'll have some teens for the Northern Valley, Southern Valley, again, a few of us reaching the 20-degree mark in southeastern North Dakota. That wind, well, it will stick with us here through the afternoon and into this evening. There's also a chance for a few snow showers up in the northeast, but mainly we'll be on the drier side here into tonight and tomorrow morning. Again, some of those snow showers could linger in places like Baudette, Bemidji, the Red Lake area here to start off tomorrow morning. Starting temps in the single numbers to some low teens, similar to today. And we're still looking at a little bit of wind tomorrow with some gusts into the 20s again for the day, and partly cloudy skies. High temperatures, maybe even colder for some of us, just by a couple of degrees than we are today. A look at our snowfall potential again with that little bit of snow up to the northeast. Most places just seeing a little flurry or two, but we could get a dusting to an inch around Baudette in addition to what we've seen. Look at our 7-day planner. Again, the next couple of days pretty cold. As we get into Thursday, we'll start a slow warming trend, a chance for some very light snow showers through Friday. And this weekend, not bad for this time of year. Temperatures in the mid-20s to some low 30s this weekend. Of course, that feels a lot colder than we had last week, though. We were pretty lucky to be as mild as we were.
I feel like we're pretty lucky to at least have the sun out today.
Yes, that's helpful. It really is. Even though you might be standing out there shivering, at least it helps to brighten things.
Yes, thanks, Lisa.